I was like triple was like overkill.
That's way, yeah. I don't need.
There it is. I mean, it just came up.
Like,
I don't need that.
in the truck.
I don't need that.
I don't need that.
I love the 6-seater.
I was like, yeah, 50 whatever thousand it was.
You see, they dropped the news today that the production starts at the end of this year.
They're speeding. Yeah, I
Yeah, it's back up now.
Yeah.
Well, Ford
You weren't seeing that
tonight
before?
unveils the F-150 Lightning.
Okay.
They unveil that tonight at 8 o'clock. So that's going to be a huge deal.
Absolutely.
And then the Rivian, they start deliveries like in September.
So the sound, everything's good right
A
now?
lot of pressure. That's why he's what, 4 months ago, he started 24-hour shifts.
It just wasn't shown on this end.
Okay.
They're 24-hour shifts.
I mean, it's good now. What's up, y'all? Man, welcome. Another exciting episode of Noonish coming at you today, man. Y'all see the special guest right here? Man, what, where, when, how, who? Yeah, you know what it is. We'll get to him in a second. First off, I am your host, Jonathan Anderson, a.k.a. J.A., man, here with our excellent co-host, Mr. El Grande Toto, Jonas Bull in the house.
What's up?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
You been good?
I'm good.
No bull horns this week, man. I need some horns, dog.
Horns.
Hey, dog, you know, I'm a man of, repetition, stuff like that. You know,
He's
like
a baseball guy.
yeah, dog. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. I can't help it, dog. Gotta see it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, I need that routine in my life, dog. If Wade Boggs eat bacon and eggs or whatever he ate every day for 16 years, dog, I gotta see some bulls, dog. You know, I see some bull horns, dog.
See the bull horns.
Yeah, man, and of course,
like kudos.
our other special, awesome, half man, half amazing,
Don't you say it.
all hands,
Don't you say it.
always on time, always smiling about that life. Mr. Mark Clayton in the house. What's going
Who
down?
was in fact on time
Hey,
today?
let's
Yeah.
get it today.
Yeah, we getting it, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, y'all see this man right here. Y'all
Big
see this
baller.
man right here, big baller. You know, I can't wear them shirts no more like I used to, but he can. You know what I'm saying? But he can. It's the man right here, Mr. Isaiah Stanback in the house. What's good, bro?
Remember?
Good, man. You know that?
Man, been great, bro. How about yourself, man?
Just up here marinating, man.
Man, so happy to see you, dog.
Marinated,
Like, you know, been knowing you for a while now, bro. And every time it's a good occasion when I get to run into you. So, yeah, bro. Happy to let you speak to the people and let them know what you up to these days, because I know they want to know, man.
Oh, man, just grinding, man. You know, we're running my business, Steadfast Fitness Performance. It just hit year 8
Yep.
with that.
That's boss.
Doing that.
That's great.
Serving on a couple boards, working on with Union Gospel Mission.
Okay.
Down in Dallas, and then working. I just got on the board with Dallas Wings.
Yeah.
And aside from that, just take care of the fam.
That's
You know,
awesome.
Wife and 3 kiddos, so that keeps me busy.
Yeah.
Busy schedule.
So Union Gospel Mission,
Yes.
right? Is that like charity? Like what exactly?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, so nonprofit. I'm working down there with the men down at the Union Gospel Mission. Essentially, we serve the homeless community.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we bring guys in. We're able to take them off the street, put up a couple hundred guys every day, feed them 3 meals a day,
Yeah.
And also minister to them. Right?
Wow.
So try to lead them to the Lord, put them through a discipleship program. And then the sister company to that is called the Center of Hope,
Yeah.
which is also for women.
Yeah.
So essentially like the same thing for women and their families. That are going through struggles. So
Man.
just trying to chip away at the homelessness. We know that's becoming a big thing right now.
Absolutely.
So, mental health, all that. So just trying to get people back on the right path so that they can be, they can handle things themselves.
Man, I talk about my moms all the time. She was actually she worked with Center for Hope for a while. She volunteered and she just she worked the front desk area for years, bro. Like she get off work, go out there and help the women, bro. Help those families out there. So I got to meet some of the families out there, man. And that's just I love anytime I get to hear somebody giving back to the community. You know, that's first and foremost. I think that's what's most important because there's a lot of people going through a lot of things out there that just need a little helping hand, man. So. Man, we just had another special guest roll into the house, into the building this morning or this afternoon. Noonish.
Noonish, thank you.
Noonish, how you
right
doing?
on time.
So, from Holy Roly, y'all saw the advertisement. Miss Holy Roly, what's your name, Miss Holy Roly?
My name is Kimberly Matthews.
Miss Kimberly
It is
Matthews.
my pleasure to drop off hot, fresh rollies for you guys
Oh.
to enjoy.
Thank you so much, Miss Kimberly
Must
Matthews.
be
Come on in.
hot,
Come on
fresh
in. Come on
Rollies.
in.
Hey.
That's the weak spot.
Man, oh, I'm excited. So I don't.
I mean, we have plenty.
Plenty of Holy Roly shit. So where is the Holy Roly pastry shop located?
So we consider ourselves an online store.
Okay.
So that means anyone in the DFW area, 50-mile radius, can order online, and we will deliver hot, fresh
Ooh,
cinnamon rolls.
hot and
Hot
Hot
and
and
fresh.
fresh. She did say
hot
hot
and
and
fresh.
They're not gonna pick her up.
Those are the two words that just.
Hot in the fresh.
The hot and
Okay,
the
so
fresh, yeah.
so you can come online to
Yeah, like, I
Holy
do it.
Roly
Hot
and pick up hot and fresh cinnamon
and
rolls.
fresh.
And these aren't just your ordinary cinnamon rolls, right?
No.
Right. So what type of flavors do we have?
So we have your traditional classic cinnamon roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Traditional
We
classic.
have- You gotta, start off there.
You got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Want to give us a taste test
Oh, yeah.
before they explore
Indeed.
other flavors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But we also have,
Yeah. You're like,
you see, we
Yeah.
also
Lean
have
in there.
maple bacon.
Maple bacon. That's the one I'm excited about.
All
Maple
right.
bacon.
We have strawberry.
Strawberry cinnamon roll. I bet that's good too.
ST or SK?
You got that
Strawberry.
scrawl.
Got
You
them
got that scrawl.
Right, it's
Strawberry cinnamon roll.
Warm.
Let's take a look. See.
Get these out.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Yeah.
See.
We
That's
have
the
our
maple
creamy cookies.
bacon. Oh,
Cream
cream and cookies.
That one is our
That's
Oreo
good.
flavor. We didn't do cookies and cream. We said cream and cookies.
Cream and cookies got the
We got the cream on it with
strawberry.
the icing.
Oh, okay.
Hold on now.
Exactly. But what we have for you guys is
Dang.
strawberry.
Yes, and the maple bacon and the cream and cookies.
Yes, we have the honey bunny.
Honey bunny?
We
The
got some
honey bunny.
Let me see that honey
Is
bunny.
that your favorite,
Because
Jonas?
you know that's my favorite.
Jonas,
Let me see that honey bunny.
Jonas all about the honey bunny.
He like the honey. I like the honey bunny too now.
Oh
yeah.
man, I can smash on some honey buns.
Exactly. So instead of
Strawberry.
the traditional icing,
Uh-huh.
it has a honey glaze.
Oh, with a honey
With
glaze.
the honey glaze, it's
Oh,
infused with cinnamon,
Ooh.
and it's local raw honey. So
It's
y'all got
local raw
allergies,
honey,
it's
yeah.
It's good.
Oh, that's
for
what I'm
I
talking.
got
So we're talking about a healthy
that
cinnamon
thing-
roll.
that thing warm too.
That's what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay,
Yeah, so
so
more,
about
yeah, that's your new Clayton.
This
That's your
the
new
part that's good for you. Yeah.
say you do a spoonful of honey,
Honey.
from local.
That's
you
right.
get the allergy.
Yeah.
Claritin in the
You
form
can throw it
of
on the
a
cinnamon
cinnamon roll right here, y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
Claritin.
With the local honey, this is a setup, man. You know we had you like that.
All right. Let's see what
Oh,
we
thank you so much, so much. So y'all go check
Yeah.
out www.holyroly.com.
Holy
That is
And-
HOLLYROLLIE.com. Y'all check them out, man.
And you guys hang out at the Dallas.
That-
What is
that-
it?
that.
It's
We
the
do Dallas
Cinnamon.
Farmers Market. It's
Dallas
the main
Farmers
on
Market.
Fridays.
the Maid
That
Market.
thing
Okay.
warm
Yes,
too.
and then
I'm gonna taste one of these maple
hot
bacons.
fresh.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm on that. I'm on that honey.
I'm tasting this maple bacon.
I done hit them allergies. Let me
Tell me how that strawberry.
Right.
They can check us out online.
use that little thing. They
there's
got
the
it. They got you
music
set
mall,
up inside
right?
there.
Yes,
Got the end
yes.
at the music.
You have a
Did
music
that?
mall?
We are.
You ain't gotta touch that. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that.
Vista
I ain't even-
Ridge /
Nice.
Music City Mall. We're there.
You right there by my
Saturday,
facility.
Sunday. You got it.
Wow.
They work
Uh
There
oh.
it is.
After they work.
Uh
I have an event at my place next Friday night.
Gotta
Yep.
come with the honey.
I'm a
Bring it.
Let
Cause,
me see what you think. I like. Oh wait, is it gone enough? Not yet.
cause look. After they eat some honey,
Oh, that's
bunny,
going hard right
they're
there.
gonna have to come
Oh,
back
yeah.
and work it off.
That goes hard. That's a perfect. You know, some cinnamon rolls got too much sugar and got the
I
little
know.
in the back.
That good texture too.
I got none of that right there. And I got some bacon on there too. Yes. All right, Holy Roly. Y'all doing the thing over there. I'm trying not to smack on this microphone because it's real clear today. But man, that's some good stuff. That's some good eating.
That's
some good eating right there, man. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
opportunity. Enjoy your rollies, and you know where to find me.
Absolutely.
Sir.
HolyRoly.com.
He gonna find.
It's like
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
around here. I will find you.
Man, you never know what's gonna happen on Noonish, man.
That's right. You
Right.
just
Mess
never
up, get some
know.
Holy Rollies, man. The whole everything just go out the window. We
Yeah, though.
All right, you got
turn to
those.
taste test.
You
like,
too.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Thank you very
Wasn't
much.
ready for that.
Yeah, that was great right there.
Surprise, brother.
Yeah, but what you think about it?
Welcome to Noonish, baby.
Welcome.
Welcome to
welcome.
Noonish, where you just never know what's gonna happen.
Holy Roly. We're going to go ahead and get that product placement in there so you can get used to that logo. Bam. Rest of the
Just
show.
Just gotta get.
You
make
know where
sure
to
I
go.
Gotta get the good one.
All right on, man. We went from Center of Hope to Holy Rollies.
Boy. that's
Boy.
good.
Thank you.
It's Holy Rollies, not Holly Rollies.
Yeah, Holy Roly. Yeah. Holy Rolling. Thank you, Jesus.
That's good. Thank you.
All right, so back back to you.
No,
Okay?
You
Hold
want
on.
to focus after this?
Oh, you shook?
You want us to go back to
They're having a moment, bro.
Are you shook? Are you
I'm gonna have a
salivating?
moment.
When they become one with the holy,
With the holy roly.
holy moly, but hold on.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
having a
man.
moment.
I ain't gonna lie.
Having a
I
moment.
just took one bite.
You're having a moment.
You got.
I just took one bite. Let me
took
go
one
ahead.
bite,
and-
She's gonna have us all turned into
See, I-
holy roly polies.
I eat mine a little different. I just eat mine like layers.
Hey, I'm a skinny fat dude.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just a
can't-
fat dude.
And this bacon, this bacon is real good. This
Is that-
bacon
is that
makes
Oh, you
good,
can
right?
trace that bacon? Like
bro,
that?
it's chunks of bacon on top of this thing. Like, they just cook the bacon and sprinkle.
Man.
Sprinkle me, man, like E40.
Look out
Oh,
now.
that boy demolished that now.
It's done?
Inhale that
Smashed
thing.
it.
Hey, he ain't playing.
One
Hey.
breath.
I hope nobody from Steadfast
One breath. One breath. Look at here. Let me tell you
is
something.
watching this one right here.
This right here.
YOLO. We
He
got
wasn't
one life.
playing. That's some good stuff right there. Y'all check out Holy Roly, man. If you want to do yourself if you're feeling emotional, you need some
Right.
some comfort food.
Holy roly, and y'all come work out.
Yeah. That's it right there. Now, that's great. And you said next Friday you're going to get them out there,
Or you
huh?
want to create the space.
If you need
Tell
an
us
emotional
about your
support
event next
role,
Friday, man. What's going on?
So obviously myself, and my business partner, man, we own Steadfast Fitness Performance.
Uh-huh.
We wanted to create a facility where everybody felt it's a place where it's inclusive.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like, we've grown up playing sports. There's either weight loss places or there was, high performance.
Yes.
Yeah. There was like
Yes.
nothing in between.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from just like your everyday walking in the gym and workout.
Yeah.
LA and all
But,
that.
yeah, exactly. We don't have an open gym format, but we do personal training, sport-specific training, classes. We have 5 different classes that we facilitate. We do boot camps daily,
Yep.
6 days a week. And we wanted a place where whether you were just getting off the couch,
Yep.
working out for the first time, maybe you have, type 2 diabetes,
Yes.
whatever it might be, right? We wanted a place where you came and you felt confident,
Yep.
right? And
Yep.
you got better, and you had fun and got better. That's kind of our thing, right?
Yeah.
Be steadfast and then have fun and get better.
Yeah.
And we always find ways to have fun. MC's been through there a number of times. He's always supported. We try to make sure we cross promote with his brand and things of that nature too. But we're having a Soul Glow party.
Oh, nice. Nice.
We have once a month all the way through the summer.
Yeah.
And pretty much everybody comes out. We have we had over 150 people last time.
Mm-hmm.
You come in, you get a shirt, you get it like a little shirt that glows. We have our RGB lights that change colors.
Yeah.
We have a DJ that comes.
Y'all do it big.
We have
That's
vendors
nice.
that come and set up shop and
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
jumping.
That's dope.
So everybody's working out. It's all inclusive. We got kids in there. We got adults. We got high performance athletes. We got people extreme weight loss. Everybody's in there. It doesn't matter. All shapes, sizes, cultures, religions, everything
Nice.
in one spot.
That is
having
awesome.
fun and getting better. And just a high energy environment, man. And then just social.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity to go out and network and meet people that you typically wouldn't meet on the street.
For sure.
So it's pretty dope, man. We've been able to create a pretty cool community.
Yep.
We give it all to our clients, and we just try to make sure we have fun events. So
Yep.
next Friday night, Soul Glow, pop it off, man. That's
awesome.
fast.
Man, that's dope,
Dude,
man.
working out is hard. Like, it's hard. It's hard. But get motivated. Like, it's so hard, bro.
So the way that you're doing it though, and this is exactly what I was about to go into. Like, there's a sense of accountability when it's a group effort, right? Right. You don't want to let the next guy down, right? For not showing up, right? You might find someone that y'all might be on the same path. Right, and just having that, knowing that person's gonna be there might be the only reason that someone else gets up the next day to go to that workout.
One of the greatest joys, man, is actually, even just like an example of last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting at the crib, got a weekend of not doing too much, went to kids' games, and I'm sitting there at the house, chilling, looking on Instagram, and I see like 8 people from my facility that didn't know each other prior to coming to.
Wow. Yeah.
Hanging out.
And they're out kicking it.
That's what's up.
That's
what's up. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like, where's my invite, dog?
Right.
That's
awesome.
Like, that's what it's about. It's about community.
Yeah.
It's about community. The reason why most people are drawn to sports is because of community.
It is.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Accountability. How many days you wake up, you didn't feel like training, but you knew that
Man.
was going to be there.
Absolutely, bro. Yes.
We're kind of doing the same thing right now. MC was a part of it last week. Where trying to get guys, when we retire, guys kind of isolate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? Guys kind of.
It's easy.
They dip off.
Yep.
It's like, for whatever reasons, whether they're dealing with mental health, whether they're dealing with the difficulty of the transition, whether they
or
fell
they're
off
good
physically and they're dealing with that aspect of it.
Yep.
Or guess what? Guys just don't feel confident, talking about what they're doing next.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
So, I'm looking like, hey, if there's an opportunity, I have this platform now where I have a gym and
Man.
it's established. Why not just, hey, whoever's out there, just come through.
Yeah.
Here are the days, here are the times. If you want to come through, no pressure. We're here for you, man.
Yep.
It's locker room.
Just gonna
You know,
connect,
it's
yeah.
locker room. It's just-
That's it. Like, you hit like so many points that I wanted to bring up right there, right? First was the locker room vibe. Like once you leave that locker room, it ain't a lost feeling, but it's nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that.
It's a little
Like,
lost
it's a-
feeling.
yeah,
Like,
it-
it's
yeah,
a
it
lost
is.
feeling. Like you're like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Like,
Where do I go now? What's my next step? I've had this direction for so long.
That's
Lost
right.
your community.
Yeah,
Lost
you-
your
you-
job.
The
exactly.
organization,
Yeah,
the schedule,
Structure, yeah.
Yep.
the structure.
exactly, exactly.
And the other aspect of it is people need to understand, and I think so many people in the general public or aka fans, they see athletes and they're like, oh, athletes are so privileged. Right?
Man,
They're
yeah.
privileged and they make this money. First of all, everybody doesn't make that money.
Yep.
Second of all,
Facts.
let me get that corrected first. But even then, you're at the highest level. Like you've worked your entire childhood.
Yes.
Let me be very clear on that. Not your entire life, your entire childhood to get to this level.
Yep.
Right. And when did you retire? You retired at what age?
Oh shoot, what was I? 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out there was 28.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yep.
28, you retired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
Right.
How much
now
life?
what?
Exactly.
Right.
So,
So and I compare it to, in college, right? We went to college, and everybody that you were in college with who wasn't playing sports knew exactly
Yeah.
what they wanted to do in life.
Yes.
And guess what? They were probably shadowing.
And
They
they're
were probably
figuring
doing, they were probably working in that field at some point in
Towards
time.
that.
At that age of 20.
20. Yeah, early 20s.
Yeah, early 20s,
Yep.
20, 21,
Yeah.
whatever it may be, right?
Yep.
They
Yep.
started in their field.
Yep.
yeah.
We finished our field
Yeah.
till
When they're
30.
Yeah.
literally probably just getting started.
And now we're starting
To go into the business
trying
world.
to figure out
Yeah.
what else we
Early
want to do.
20s.
And you're 10 years behind somebody else
Yeah.
that you went to school with,
Yeah.
who's already 10 years, already probably got 4 or 5 promotions already,
Yep.
right? And you're just trying to figure out where you want to start.
And
So-
everybody's like, man, you've lived the life that everybody wants to live.
No,
And you're
you
like,
said-
man,
you got a
no,
long way
I'm
to
trying
go.
to figure out what the hell's going on at this point.
Yep.
So
Like-
it's a very
Man.
difficult transition
Yeah.
for that reason, and one of the reasons why I'm trying to reel guys in, because we talk about finances, we talk about investment,
Yeah.
we talk
Right.
about family, we talk about whatever charity events we got going on. It's whatever we got, right? But
Yeah.
if we can, if that environment, that safe environment can help guys kind of come out of their shell,
Yep.
because naturally, even as just as men, not even just as athletes, as men, we don't talk about nothing.
Absolutely. You're
Just
right.
figure
You're
it out,
right.
right? I got it. I figure it out,
Nah.
right? If I don't have it,
Because,
I'll
but that's
about the
because of the
game.
perception that men are
It's all
supposed to be
tough, yeah.
this, men are not supposed to have problems. Men are supposed to be the provider, the protector. Like, this is a man, right? And we don't like to talk about the things that we all experience. You know what I'm saying? The same feelings. And that's one of the reasons that I wanted to create, that we wanted to create this platform, right? And we've talked about it several times for athletes, for one, that are transitioning right out of football, because there is a loss of identity.
Absolutely.
I compared to being in a relationship for 20 years. I started baseball when I was 8. I stopped playing when I was 28. And that was my girlfriend. In college, I was like, hey, no, we can't date because baseball's my girlfriend. I don't got enough time. You know what I'm saying? But
I had to give up. I had to give up
You
baseball at
sacrificed a
19.
lot.
That hurt.
yeah, it hurts. And when you part ways from that, that's what you've known for so
Everything,
long,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's
scary.
it's a very
It's
scary place to
because
be.
You're stepping into, and that's why I just happen to fall into fitness, but a lot of guys fall into fitness, or a lot of guys fall into. So I didn't go into that because I don't know enough.
Yeah,
I don't know it.
yeah.
It was scary,
You gotta
right?
go back.
You gotta go
You
back.
gotta
It's
spend
like,
time. Like,
What's crazy is
you
that
know way more than me. Like, how am I gonna come in here and be anything of
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
real value
real value
to this company.
I
Like,
know nothing.
yeah.
Right? I mean,
But you put a 4-3 in front of you, cover 2, cover 3.
Good.
You can break that down all day long.
But you have to understand, you have to humble yourself. That's the biggest thing too
Yeah.
for a lot of guys. Is really humbling and identifying. Hey, listen, you're not supposed to know.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to know.
yeah,
Like what you were supposed to know, you did it at the highest level
Yes.
of anybody else in this world.
absolutely. But funny
Recognize
thing
it,
is,
right? Like-
funny thing is, what I learned, because I did decide to go into financial services, because I threw myself in the fire because I wanted to learn business,
Absolutely.
and that was how I felt that I could learn business and how to run my own business the quickest,
Yep.
Yeah.
right? And get my own book of business and learn everything.
There you go.
What I learned in that though is doctors, if they were to step out of the field that they've studied their whole life, they don't know business. They don't know
similar.
these other.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
it's not
That's
just
right.
athletes.
Absolutely.
It's somebody
who are
from the
fine
technical
focused.
field. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Mothers.
veterans have had a problem with
Kids
that.
go to college.
I guess forever.
Absolutely.
What do I do?
And one of the things that's different there is that there are transition programs.
Yes.
Like there are military sponsored transition programs for
Very much
military veterans. Now, how good they are is another issue, but there's similar kind of problem. You're coming out of something that was highly structured, where you knew what you were going to do from one day to the next. You knew how to do it. If you stayed in for a long time, you were probably really good at whatever it was you were doing. And then you come out, and you're like, what do I do now?
You don't got to be up at the job at 7 in the morning.
I don't know who I'm going to see today. I don't know how to meet somebody to be my buddy and guide me through things. I don't know how to be social in a normal people's social world.
Right. Actually, I came on my way here. I had just finished training one of our vets. So for the last 5 years, we've partnered up with an organization called Defenders of Freedom. And Defenders of Freedom, they work with post 9/11 traumatic injury veterans, right? And we partnered with them because we wanted to create that structure. Because for that same reason, right? That transition, right? Guys are they're isolating themselves, right? They're going through things, whether it's drug abuse or they're dealing, because everybody's been fed pills, right? Everybody's been fed pills. I mean, MC and I talked about it the other day how when you go on a plane, right? You might have a road trip. As soon as you get on the plane, they're walking down the aisle tossing you Vikings. Like here, and there's so many. We keep hearing about guys getting addicted to these, to these pills, and it's like that's what you're forced to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but trying to create that community, right? So very much so. It's a lot of correlation, man. But being able to humble yourself and identify and say, hey, like it's like they always say, your first step is admitting your problem, right? Like,
been real about
this is where I'm at. I don't know anything. Okay, cool. Teach me. Right. But so many of us are unwilling to say. Teach me.
Yeah, exactly.
And teach me.
It's a lot of people don't want to say I don't know.
And say I'm willing to.
It's a lot of people that act like they want you to believe that they know everything for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's a front.
Yeah, I'm quick to say, man, I don't know. I can find that.
I'm quick.
I'm resourceful than a mother.
I'm quick.
You know what I'm saying?
If I don't know, I'll find somebody else who does.
Exactly, man. No, it's great, man. And I know first time we met was a long time ago. On a bus trip to San Antonio, going to the military hospital.
Absolutely.
And, like tripped out. Did Martin quotes probably for like
whole time.
Shit. You said Martin, I know that guy.
All day
that boy
long.
got him teed up.
Bro. So that was great, man. And I, so I was really excited to get you on the show because I know
already
people, they don't get to see people outside of the football. They don't get to understand the personalities, right? Until. And that's something else I love about what we're doing here, right? And I'm showing another side and showing that it's just another dude right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it, man.
He's focused. He was blessed to be athletic and gifted and do some things on a higher level, but just another dude right here.
Good at what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell people all the time, like, how was the NFL? I was good at what I did.
Yeah. Period.
It's a good time. It's good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You got treated real well.
Yeah, it's a good part of my life. It's a great part of my life that I can add to my story.
Yep. Exactly.
What's next?
Exactly. So, and also you're with the Wings now. Board member on the Wings.
Board member on the Wings, man. Just getting going with them, man, and obviously trying to, Actually, the VP of marketing, I actually worked with her during my time when I was working with Dallas Renegades.
Yep.
So had opportunity to work with her in that capacity, and now kind of going back door and have an opportunity to come in there now, try to have an impact over the community, working with that organization. So working on the pillars there, and just trying to have an impact, man. They've had the foundation, but they haven't done a lot with it.
Yeah.
So now they're kind of trying to put together this dream team. People that that are passionate about having true impact over the community.
And there's a market here because there's a ton of female basketball players around here, around the Metroplex and just surrounding cities, man. Even you go out to the country, man. Like these girls shooting threes, like getting it in, man. So, man, looking forward to seeing what happens with that.
Absolutely,
as well,
me too, man.
That's pretty awesome, bro. So. I don't know if you've seen the show before, but we are sports and technology focused. I believe you have some interest in both of those areas.
Absolutely.
Right? But we will start with sports, man.
Okay.
Yep.
And WNBA, right? So do you pay attention to what's going on in the NBA right now?
A little bit, man. To be honest with you, I paid more attention to NBA when I had a lot of my friends that I grew up with that were in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's really what I paid attention.
So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Seattle.
Okay, so you were in that UW area over there.
UW, man. So, I grew up, Jason Terry, Jamal Crawford, Nate Robinson, Brandon Roy. These are all guys that I grew up around.
Nice.
And, we was at open gyms together. We were playing against each other. Like Terrence Williams. Like, these were the guys that we... This is who you competed with. Aaron Brooks, I asked my dog, myself, Aaron Brooks, Nate Robinson, we set a 4x100 meter relay record at 8 years old.
Wow.
So these are the guys that I grew up competing with.
Yeah. Was Nate a fighter growing up, bro?
Oh, Nate was always, he was. He wasn't that kind of fighter. But fighter, not a boxer. Not a boxer.
No, that's great. Could you keep up basketball?
I can keep up. I keep up, but I wasn't them.
Wasn't that?
No, I'm not even gonna sit up here and say I was them.
Yeah.
But baseball though, you got that.
I was a baseball dude. Yeah, I was a baseball guy. I played basketball. I did 4 sports, but baseball was my best. I was way better at baseball than I was at football.
What position did you play in baseball?
Center field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we are.
Center
That's
field.
how we do it.
Man.
Chop them down, hose them down,
That's
man.
it,
Let it go.
that was my. Well, I grew up around basketball. And being grew up in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
I lived just outside of downtown.
Yep.
So I could walk down to Key Arena. I could walk down to the Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
So like I would go watch Griffey play. I would go watch Sean
God.
Kemp play.
Man.
Right? Like, those were my dudes.
That's it.
You
bro.
couldn't tell me I had the bike jump haircut and everything,
Yeah.
right? So you couldn't tell me nothing. So I was either Griffey or I was I wasn't a football guy.
Yeah.
I didn't touch football until I was 13. I started playing baseball at 6.
Yeah.
So by the time I was 13, I was getting recruited by pro scouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to understand, you know what I'm saying? By the time I picked up a ball, I was already
crazy, bro.
highly touted as a baseball guy.
Yeah.
So, it was hard. I had to turn down pro baseball.
Did you
out of
play
high school.
UW?
That's crazy.
I started to. So I turned down the first round out of high school.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
First round who?
Baseball.
First round who?
Mariners.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
In
back
your
home.
back?
I know.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Okay.
It hurt.
Yeah.
What was it?
But
Yeah,
you
so
know how
what
you
was
get
it?
down. I mean, I was a hood cat that, you either played for your high school or you were playing select.
Yes.
And I think I played like 1 year for my high school. The rest of the time I was playing select.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would travel. I was 13 playing with like the 16, 17-year-olds. They
Yeah.
would fly me, all the good schools would come across and grab me, take me out the hood and fly me out there. And I remember my high school varsity basketball coach took me to a tryout at Tacoma Rainiers ballpark, and which is one of the minor league teams.
Yeah.
And it was just an open workout.
Yeah.
But some of the scouts were like, you should come to this.
Yeah.
So went out there. I remember having my old Navy gray sweats on. I had on like a little do-rag and my mom's glove. And I go out there and the first thing you do at the tryouts is run 60s.
Yep. Running
First thing,
60s.
that's how they cut guys off. It's like
Yeah.
you don't run a 7 flat or something like that. They get you up out of there.
Yeah. We was 6'5", 6'6" down here.
So I went out there and I ran. I had never ran a 60 before,
Yeah.
right? And I ran and I'm walking back and the scout is like, they don't show you any expressions, right?
Yeah.
They're like, can you run faster than that? And I was like, oh, crap. I'm
Yeah.
like, I think so. Like, that's my first time ever doing it. Right. All right. So I'm like, crap. So of course you hear that from a scout. You're like,
All right.
God, come on. So I'm jogging back to the front. There's hundreds of guys there.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, they're like, how'd you do? I'm like,
Yeah.
what you run? I'm like, 6'4".
Yeah.
Like, are you?
That's fun.
So
Yeah.
from that point on, I went through the whole system, going to the different workouts, and I ended up getting invited to that last workout right before the draft.
Yeah.
When they bring like their top 20 guys, right? I was down there at Stanback Field and I'm working out, and shortly after that, before the draft, they called me and was like, hey man, we're thinking about taking you to this draft. I'm like, okay. They're like, no, we're like taking you like high. I was like, all right. They're like, I'm like, okay, cool. They're like, so what you thinking? I'm like, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
what's up.
I'm like, okay, but what about football at University of Washington? He like laughed at me.
Yeah.
Dude laughed at me. He was like,
Because I mean, first
Right.
round money. That's
We
that's
talking
when them
about
bonus
a check.
babies are.
We talking about a check.
It was
Yeah.
over $1 million.
Yeah, that's when them bonus babies are.
Yeah, so he was like, no, you don't understand. I remember it like it was yesterday. I pulled over. I was driving. I pulled over on the side of the road underneath the bridge, and I'm talking to the dude, and he's like, understand, so this is a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's like, there is no football. I said, I already committed. He's like, son, we're talking about over $1 million. So
You know, they looked at that commitment as leverage.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, they were like, you want to go talk to your parents? I was like, no. I've already made a commitment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already made a commitment to go play and go to college, and more so just play. I was more concerned about getting an education because coming from the hood, like there was nothing to fall back on.
For sure.
So
He
I
didn't
didn't want
explain to you that they would pay for that college?
not back then.
But
Wow.
Not back then.
Yeah.
Back then they weren't doing that, or at least they weren't disclosing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back then it was like we pay you come with us, or you just don't come at all.
Yeah.
And you know how to talk with your parents.
No.
You
See,
made this decision under
I
the
made a
bridge.
decision underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
See, that's that knowledge and information, right? Because
Yeah.
had you
Had
known,
been in
Oh, yeah,
20,
had you known that they
2018,
paid
19,
for that college as well,
totally different.
right?
It would have been a different
That'd have been a
situation.
different
Yeah.
It would have been a
conversation.
different conversation. Yeah, but they didn't. They didn't provide me that option, and I had to tell them no.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
$1.3 million at 18 years old, 17 years old.
Yeah.
I was in high school at 17 and
Yeah.
had to turn it down. And so I went to go play football at the University of Washington, and I also went out to go play baseball.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do both.
Yeah.
And that is like mission
Nightmare.
impossible.
With
It
school.
sucks, dude.
Yeah,
Especially at the quarterback position, right? It just
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
But those long practices, I remember my last practice, I got hit by Ncaa
Oh my God.
in practice. He hit me 97 miles per hour
Yeah,
fastball.
bro.
Linscomb was
5'10",
there.
dog.
Linscomb was there.
5'10".
I like that. Was one of my favorite
It was
guys.
like 155.
Because it's just a
So
little
quick.
bitty
Chunking.
dude. Just
Straight.
everything from the toes up.
Yeah. Hey, was he faded up back then? He had the
No,
long.
he had the long
It was all
luscious.
long.
He had the long luscious.
The long lush.
The long luscious.
Oh, that was one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
but
bro.
that was the hardest decision I've ever had to make.
Yeah,
I had
man.
to stop baseball twice.
Wow.
I had to give up. That was my passion. That was my love. So I had to give up my love out of high school.
Yeah.
And then I went out there in college, and I realized I can't do it. I literally didn't believe in depression.
Yeah.
I did not believe in depression until I
stopped
experienced
playing
that.
baseball?
Well, and even during the time, not even when I stopped, during the time of baseball.
Yeah.
When I was trying to do baseball and
Oh.
football, 'cause I would wake
Just
up,
the
you had
overload.
mat drills at 5 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
and then I had to go to the quarterback meetings,
Yep.
right? And then I had to go straight to school all day.
Yep.
And as soon as I got out of school, I had
Straight.
baseball practice from
Yeah.
2:30 to 7.
6,
Wow.
7, yeah.
Right,
Until the sun goes down.
and then I had to go straight to 7-on-7 for football.
Wow.
And then I had to go straight to studying until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I was
You had
I was
no
a
life.
zombie.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's-
I didn't know. I like to laugh, so I didn't even know how to make people laugh.
Yeah.
I didn't have any personality.
Right.
Like I was tired. I was drained, and I'm like, I think I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it zapped it right out
Yeah,
of you.
I was like, I don't believe in this, but I think
Yeah.
I think I'm depressed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had to come to a realization. I was like, I got to stop playing.
Yeah.
I had to quit baseball again. I had to say,
Man.
this is it.
Yeah.
So ended up going back, obviously doing football, and then I got drafted by the Orioles out of college.
Yeah, that's nuts,
Wow.
bro.
Yeah.
Didn't even play.
Nope.
Same as Michael Vick.
Crazy.
Yeah, he stopped at 14 and got drafted after Virginia Tech, man. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy story, man.
That's
I
wild.
understand
Baseball
it was
my
that
love.
deep and you were that deep in the
Yeah,
baseball.
that's why when we playing the celebrity baseball, softball games, we try to keep it on the hush. They be like,
Yeah.
come up to bat. I be like, shh. let them think I don't know.
Yeah, bro. No, I love it, man. I
Bro.
love it, man. Absolutely. So, yeah, man. I guess we'll get back to the
motherfuckers.
No, we good, bro. That's great. That's why we here, man. I need to know this stuff. They need to know this stuff. Hey, NCAA football coming back out too, man. You gonna play with that UW team? You gonna have you a hell of a quarterback.
Yes, sir.
You know
Fact.
what I'm saying? Running around that bad boy, tossing that rock, spin it. But yeah, man. So NBA right now, Hall of Fame this past weekend, man. That boy Kobe went in. That was huge, bro.
Yeah, we knew
that was
that.
huge. Great speech, man. You know, that was my guy. Anybody that appreciated Michael Jordan absolutely appreciated Kobe Bryant.
Indeed.
Man. And it was good to see him, you know, get inducted. It's sad, bro. Like, it's still kind of a shock to me that he ain't here no more, you know.
Yep.
He was doing so much, you know, after the game for people, period, right? And doing so many different things and just watching him become the man that he became from all the Shaq fights and all the other bull crap going on that it, you know, became exposed, man. It was just good to see. You know, good to see him get that honor finally. He knew it was coming and whatnot. Man, what y'all think about Ben Wallace getting the Hall of Fame, man? That was
Shocker.
weird to me, bro. Like,
I
what?
like it, man.
I like it, but that was
I like it. It definitely was a
shocking.
shocker, but I like it because that lets you know that they respect the hustle.
Yeah, defense.
Yeah.
They respect the hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nobody else that
Like
did
him?
what he did like
no.
him.
Yeah.
It was like a baby
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah, it was
Like,
nobody.
yeah.
It was
Robin.
next Robin.
It was a new
It was a
Robin.
new
Yeah.
Robin. That's
Yeah,
right.
like straight up just enforcer. That was his
yeah.
job.
It's awesome.
Yeah, bro, with that
Like
big
that's
fro,
why
dog.
Draymond will go in.
Hey, you think he would have gotten to the Hall of Fame without that fro?
Draymond ain't on Ben Wallace.
Yeah, he averaged
Draymond hustles.
He does.
Tries to be a bully. Like, let me go like this.
I'm not a Draymond fan.
I'm cool with Draymond. I'm cool with him, but he's not. Draymond don't have. Let me say this.
not a fan of
Let me-
Draymond Green
Let me
will
put
go in
my-
Hall of
Sloppy.
Fame.
It's real
He won't go
sloppy.
Hall of Fame. He will not.
He will not go.
He
I
will
think
not.
he will.
Sloppy.
He will not.
Okay, go
He will
ahead.
not. So
I like
Draymond he has some dog in him.
Yeah.
He has some
He
dog
has
in
some
him.
dog in him.
He has some dog in him. I say he got like a full size poodle dog.
Full
Like a poodle. A full size poodle is dangerous.
Yeah.
Right? It's no joke.
Yeah.
But you're not fearful of it,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying?
You're not.
You talking about a Ben Wallace? You talking about Rasheed Wallace? You talking about guys like this? Like
Yeah, those are pit bulls.
those is pits,
They're pit.
right? Those are pits.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he can do damage,
you don't have to-
and I know he can do damage,
Yeah.
and I'm
Right.
scared of him.
But I'm not scared of 5 and 5
I'm
and
not
5.
scared. Yeah, I'm
And
not
the
scared.
last 5 is fouls.
I'm not scared of Draymond. Like Draymond, I'm not scared
He's
of him.
a Doberman.
I think his biggest,
That that'll get you a little bit. Like,
his
it'll get
biggest
you.
role was when he was running point for a little while, like 2-3 years ago. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I remember that. Yeah,
he was running point. They was doing pretty good.
But you think about like guys like, I mean, obviously we know Kobe's a GOAT, right? We know,
Kobe's GOAT.
I mean,
KG's a pit.
Yeah, bro.
KG's a pit.
KG's a pit. Like you know what you're gonna get when you mess with
Duncan is a Labrador.
Yep.
Just amazing, though.
Efficient.
Like amazing. He gonna be there. That dog is gonna hunt. You're right.
Do exactly what you say to do.
You're right.
And it's gonna do it to the best of his ability.
Yeah.
You're not fearful.
No,
And
not
then-
fearful at all. He's real guy.
Paul Pierce.
What is Paul Pierce?
Paul Pierce is, I think, a lot of his
He's
impediment. Nah.
You know
He got too many antics.
After the wheelchair.
Yeah, the wheelchair.
Hold on. This dude he left the game in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he like a husky. He a little fluffy. He you just pet him. Yeah, he like a husky.
And when the snow comes out of
yeah.
That
Like a Siberian husky.
Oh, maybe it was the football player in me.
It would have to be, but it got me too.
That ain't the West Coast.
I couldn't take it.
No.
That West Coast in that young man right there, dog.
Oh, that Bay
Weber.
Yeah, he a dog.
He's
man.
a doggy.
Like I just can't stop thinking about the timeout. From Michigan.
You taking it back to college.
Yeah, you're in college.
That's from Michigan though.
You don't remember Weber. You got to think about the white chocolate Weber.
See, Webb was cold.
That's
Webb
right.
when he
The
had white chocolate.
Yeah, he was cold.
That was
the Kings. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I love Chris Webber now. Don't
white
get it
chocolate,
twisted.
bro. Will white chocolate go in?
Plus, he had one of the coldest Air Max to ever drop.
He ain't gonna get in there.
See, Webb had one of the coldest shoes to ever drop, bro.
See Webb?
See Webb?
Absolutely.
What shoe?
The Air Max back in the day, the Chris Webbers, bro.
Nah.
Oh, y'all got to. I'm gonna pull those up, bro.
Is that a bet?
Y'all don't agree. Once y'all see
So
what
what
you
you saying is
about.
Chris Webber had a baseball shoe?
No, it was basketball. It was baseball. Chris Webber had
No, I don't-
Ever, bro.
I can't agree.
All
with
right.
that.
Nah, you're gonna have to pull that
What you
up.
talking about?
Man, them bad boys are cold. Dog. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You might as
That
well
was,
say Starburst.
that was back in the
Yeah, exactly.
Strawberries, dog. It's so
Them
much fault for them
shacks.
bad boys.
Hey, get them shacks.
If you stop too hard, your shoe still going in your soul back here. Nah,
Who
bro.
were the big silver surfers? Was that D-Rob? Dave Robinson? Who were the big
Oh my
silver
God.
surfers
Silver
back in the day?
I don't even.
I want to go with Rodman.
Those space-looking joints, all
Yeah.
silver.
I don't know.
Holy
I remember
David
Shaq
Robinson.
had
I
the
think
crazy.
it might have been David Robinson.
Shaq and Sean Kemp had the crazy, them Rain Mans, them
Sean Kemp.
Reeboks,
Raymans.
Them
Kamikazes.
joints is fire.
Oh, the
Sean
Kamikazes was
Kemp.
dope.
No, them joints is
They
fire.
had a little bias.
Them joints is fire.
Yeah,
Sean Kemp,
exactly.
Gary Payton had some of the dopest shoes.
Yeah, the glove had the
glove had
Kobe did have one of the worst shoes though. Like,
Kobe's first shoe was with Adidas.
It was like-
Kobe was
Yeah.
Adidas.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that one.
No,
Don't do
that-
that.
that rain boot.
That's-
The boy, that
That
rain
was
boot.
Yeezys before Yeezys.
That
That
was
was,
Simpsons, dog.
Got a burst.
but the Kobe's that had the little swirl on the
Yeah.
side, them joints is fire.
Swirl
back then.
Kobe is fire. Yeah, Swirl
When
Kobe
they
is
came out with
good.
those bricks.
But the
though.
brick though,
The face on the bottom of the shoe.
I guess I didn't get that far.
Man, come on, man. Y'all
I couldn't get.
I thought y'all was like, shoot.
You remember the space
It looked like it looked like it belonged on water.
I gotta show you the words, man. But yeah, man, it's great class going.
But good-
next year.
yeah,
I don't know
awesome
about Ben
class,
Wallace.
bro.
He was the only questionable one for me, but he was a great player this time. You know,
Absolutely.
he threw them hands in that big that big fight with my boy
Him
from
and
Detroit, Ron
Rashid
Artest.
and Ron.
You know, when they went up in the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
there.
beautiful thing. That's him. Ron
That was
Artest
awesome.
and Ben was the one fighting, wasn't they?
I think since Draymond will get in since Ben got in.
No,
all I'm
Draymond ain't
saying.
getting into
Draymond.
that. No chance.
Draymond
Draymond
ain't-
and Ben
Draymond
on
all
the
Write
same
that
level.
down.
No chance.
Hey.
Who gonna win on jump ball?
No
Jump
chance.
ball. Draymond and Ben Wallace. You just don't
Ben
have to.
Wallace,
you-
Jump ball?
Ben Wallace.
Thank you very much.
And
That
Draymond
ain't-
come down and act hurt.
What?
Sprained ankle.
Draymond got rings. Draymond's been a pivotal player on a
Draymond ain't got rings because of Draymond.
almost all decade team.
Draymond played with KD and, and Steph.
So if you put together a team and you had to fill the power forward spot.
I'm not picking Draymond or Ben.
No. If those were your only two options, you're picking Draymond over Ben. Tell the truth.
Ooh, you gonna do that?
Chance.
Don't do this.
Draymond must be
Don't
on
do
your
this,
speed
man.
dial.
I'm taking Ben. Dog.
Thank you very much.
All day long.
I'm
Why?
taking
Why
Ben.
though?
All day
Because
long.
Ben is a dog, a
Listen,
real
thank you
dog.
very
Yeah,
much.
he's a real dog.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But are either one of those guys in your top 10?
No. Heck
No, God, no.
All right, that's, you know.
No,
that's,
it's not even close.
If that's the case, I don't see how he got nothing to fight.
I
But,
know, I get that.
Moving on. Luka watch, man. I don't think Luka's going to win that MVP this year,
I
man.
told you
His
that.
is going off right now.
Steph.
Yeah, Steph, man. You got
Yeah.
Bradley Beal had a great year. He ain't winning it, though.
Yeah, he sucked last night. It was tough for him.
You think,
Especially when you got
Last night was
LeBron.
tough.
I was about to say, you think LeBron James vouching for you is going to be your MVP?
Absolutely.
For Steph?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't think Steph gets it?
No, actually I don't.
You think
Joker.
The Joker? You think?
I do think Joker's done enough.
Wow. That's pretty.
Plus
big.
where their team's at.
Yeah.
Even after, what about tonight's
Joker's had a
game?
great year.
Huh?
What about after tonight's game?
Tonight's game, Steph goes for.
What if he hits 10 threes
it's,
tonight?
how many?
What if he hits 10
10 threes
He's been
again?
hitting 9
Yeah,
threes like it
moving
ain't
on to the
nobody's
playoffs. We can go and get there.
Yeah, we can get it because it's going down.
Next up. That's next up.
It's going down.
Yeah, that's
Hits
gonna
10
be a great
threes
game
tonight.
tonight.
I don't think the body of work and the team where they're at is enough to jump Joker.
Yeah.
That's all.
But is it about the team or is it about the person?
It's both.
Man,
Ish.
Steph.
You can't really, yeah.
Because what Russell Westbrook did was so like out there, like that was the first time somebody did that since Oscar Robertson. That was so unique.
He's going to
Yeah.
do songs that he's going to dive in again, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
Hey, get that.
Is that his first one still?
Get that.
Yeah, it's still the first
Oh, I
one.
get
He's
it.
trying
Oh
to
yeah,
sneak
he
off.
babysitting.
Trying to sneak
Yeah,
it
he
in while the
babysitting.
He
camera ain't
babysitting.
on me over here.
My first one.
No, I don't think it's enough to get over Joker.
You
think it
it's
is?
supposed to be about the player, right? Like it's supposed to be
Supposed to be,
about the
but
player.
there is weight that comes with
Yeah,
it.
you can't fully separate.
You cannot.
Nope.
But you also you have to think about what he's done without his right hand light skinned brother in
Facts.
arms.
No doubt.
Without
That's real
Steph Curry,
talk.
the Golden State Warriors
talk.
would be the worst team in the NBA.
Yep.
Bottom line.
Yep.
With him, they're in the
What if he had
playoffs,
Thompson?
or in the play-in. If he had Clay, they'd be ranked in the top 5. Top
Yep.
6 teams, no doubt.
If he had Clay,
I don't doubt
would he be MVP?
Yeah.
They would have been in a better position. I
Yeah.
think so. Yes.
So you're saying
I think
his MVP is dependent on somebody else's success.
I think the fact
No, the team success.
The team's success.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
think Steph should win MVP.
I think so.
I
think so,
agree.
too.
Because,
But I don't think
you're
he
talking
will.
about being
I agree.
Okay,
Because
okay,
he
I
is.
see what you're
But
saying.
you don't
Yes.
think, you don't think he will though.
I don't think he will, but I agree.
Yeah.
What he has done is insane.
Yes.
Oh God.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
He had 49 in his last game of the regular season, right?
Yeah. Stupid.
Like, he's like, hey, y'all
And
come
it's
back.
the shots that he's making is like, oh my God, like what? This boom, back, spin around,
Yep, jump back.
whatever. Harlem Globetrotter. Throw that, look over here. Throw that. Like what
the
the
league looks like
fuck?
he's not even trying.
No, it's so
It's just like-
fluid.
It's like, what?
And from where he's shooting from, people don't understand. It takes some strength.
It does.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does.
Now.
After doing that,
Yeah,
like
it takes
that,
some strength.
that's
He's throwing it
tough,
up there
bro.
like it's nothing.
On the
He's
step back,
one of those
Yeah.
winery guys.
And we get up there, we try to shoot. We're gonna use all our legs. We using
all that, yeah, and still come up short. Come up short, like
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
Like I keep talking about when he made 105 threes in a row in practice.
that is
Like that,
I
and
can't-
then laughed at when he missed 106. Like, dog, I'd have been dead tired.
That's
Passed out on the
crazy,
sideline.
man.
Like,
That's
right there.
insane.
Some guys are born to do certain things.
Yeah, bro, it's
he was
crazy.
born
That's
to shoot threes.
So who y'all have tonight in tonight's game? We got Lakers Warriors. Play to get into the playoffs. Lakers all day.
It's, I mean, Steph is Steph. Just put his head down, his shoulders down, and
Yeah.
yeah, out every time anyway. So
Yeah.
Anthony Davis can do that.
Anthony
Yeah.
Davis can do that. So
Drummond,
Yeah.
you control the
they're gonna
Yeah.
body them.
Man, I couldn't believe the Celtics did what they did to the Wizards last night. I thought
I was
Russ
shocked.
and Bradley were gonna give him some, give him some
I
trouble.
didn't like Bradley's game last night.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
felt. I mean, he was assertive enough, but he was passing up shots.
Yeah.
That I was like, man, like what?
Yeah. If you're
Man,
gonna
man.
hit 50, this is the
This
night
is
you
not
should try
like yeah,
to get into the playoffs.
because the kid on the other side,
Yeah.
whew,
Yeah.
nasty.
the yellow
Yeah.
sniper,
Oh, Jason?
Tatum,
Tatum?
mm-hmm,
Yeah, bro.
bro,
That guy is really good.
he went,
bro.
yeah, he
He's
went off.
really
He
good.
got a little dog in him.
Yeah.
He got a little. It's a little dog. It's a little dog.
Hey, that's an East
He
St. Louis boy. dog.
he said "Rrr, rrr," like
That's a, hey,
Needs
he's
some
St.
training.
Louis,
Needs
isn't
some
he?
he is St. Louis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
he needs some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. Like he's a dog. He just needs another dog with him, like a real dog.
That's not a dog though.
nah.
A dog don't need another dog.
Well, all of them do these days.
Well, clearly, yeah.
But in terms of we're
2020.
talking about the attribute of the
of
dog.
a dog, yeah.
I think if they gave it to him, he would take it, bro. And look, I think if they
They did give it to
but
him.
that's not Brad Stevens' philosophy, bro. We're talking about 5 pass coach, right?
No, they would not 5-pass ball last night
No, it wasn't.
at all. There
It
was
was not.
it was ISO.
Yeah, but I mean,
Him and
if they did that consistently for a season, you might be looking at an MVP candidate, bro. Because Jason Tatum is a dog like that.
Yes.
He don't mind taking that last shot.
yeah, him and Kimba put
Yeah.
on a show,
Yeah.
and I love Kimba.
I do too.
And I like it. Yeah, I love Kimba. Yeah,
And then the other game, we had the Pacers in Charlotte, man.
it wasn't a game. Like it wasn't.
I was like, God, I was
Oh
looking
man,
forward to seeing LaMelo, like, hopefully
Something.
do something.
Nothing.
bro.
Nothing for you, huh?
And Sabonis is the only cat on the Pacers I can name, bro.
Because I know his dad.
Yeah. Not your Vitas. Not my Vitas, but our Vitas.
Right.
Yeah, bro. That was a blowout. Couldn't expect it. Didn't expect it, man. Grizzlies and Spurs, man. At least we got one of the good highlight reel rookies in the playoffs, man. Since Zion can't make it, man. Ja Morant. That's something special to watch, bro.
Yeah, John's special.
Yeah. Is he
love
a baby
watching him.
Westbrook?
I feel like he has the ability to be a better shooter than Westbrook.
Yeah.
Therefore, I think he'll have a chance to win more than Westbrook did with the teams that he's leading because he'll develop into a better shooter. Yeah. Like he has to. He missed so many open threes.
Are you trying to say his athleticism is the same as Westbrook?
I'm just saying he's very explosive. I would not, and he brings it every night.
What are you saying? He's not as explosive as Westbrook?
I just know it's hard to match up anybody against Westbrook.
That's what I'm saying.
That boy's explosive.
Yes. After 2 knee surgeries. But Ja Morant is extreme.
I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just speaking
Have
on.
you seen Ja?
I'm just speaking on Westbrook.
I know. I mean, we're talking about playing above the rim now, like acceleration, boom. Like, have you seen that kid?
And Ja Morant does not care.
Hey, yo, that 44 is real, dog.
Yeah, he does not care about your life.
That boy yamming like his eye, like right.
I think about not even just that sprint. I think about his accelerate, his ability to accelerate.
Right.
Ja's the same way.
That's what.
In the end,
Right.
it's just like
Ja's
you
the
watch
same-
it,
he's
it's just like
Right.
Ja's the same way. He's just lighter. He's probably
That's
20
right.
pounds
It's lighter. That's it.
Like 20 pounds lighter. But he's got that.
It's twitchy.
He's fearless.
He is. He's gonna go.
holy roly for his life.
It's a holy roly. He just holy roly. Yeah.
We'll shoot you.
Borrow a little something from Zion. Like, hey Zion, let me get a few, bro. Like, holla at me, bro.
And Zion, man, it sucks, man. He went down with an injury, bro, but he had some new Jordans come out. I don't know if I like it too much. But anyways, MVP, we already talked about that, man. Did y'all see J. Cole had his pro debut over there?
I saw J. Cole.
Yeah, doing this thing,
Hit a
dog.
free throw, had a follow-up shot, got 3
He
points
did.
in that stat line, dog. I see you, J.
Okay.
Cole World.
It's a
You know
stat.
what
I
I'm
heard his new
saying?
album's fire.
Yeah, I was listening to it in my workout.
You haven't heard it?
I haven't heard it. I heard it's fire.
It's like this is the vibe. It's not for me, but I like. I mean, it's like it's like chill.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's like
the first couple tracks I didn't, but it picked up.
Okay.
Picks up to it. Yeah, the more you listen to it. So
It's mellow.
jump over to the MLB one time, man. You know, I don't know if y'all know about this young man over in California, this Anaheim Angel, Shohei Ohtani. What he's doing.
Bro.
Buster Olney. Now this is serious. Buster Olney is the man on ESPN for baseball.
Right.
This man said Babe Ruth was the Shohei Ohtani of his day.
Facts.
Not that Shohei Ohtani is the Babe Ruth of today. He reversed it, bro. Shohei is leading the league in bombs right now, and he got a 2.0 ERA right now.
That's stupid.
Yeah. At one point, he threw the fastest pitch of the league, of any pitcher, and had the hardest hit ball of the season.
That's insane.
It just doesn't happen.
This is a pitcher
Right.
playing
That's
DH
insane.
on pace to hit 50 home runs.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yes. The ball he hit in Fenway the other night. Now, y'all got to go back and look at this replay. All
Oh, the high fastball?
No, that one was crazy too.
That was crazy.
High,
Like, it was high.
94 at the
94
high.
high.
I'm talking about
He
turned it over.
Send it. Yeah.
You know, flip it, right?
Yeah.
Sent that bad boy. The ball he hit this past weekend, he's a lefty. All right, the pitcher throws a slider.
Righty or lefty?
Righty, lefty.
A righty.
Right hand pitch. Okay.
Right hand pitcher
so
throws a slider.
coming from your ear,
Yes, but
right?
No, coming inside, coming to you.
yeah, but no, this was outside off the plate. It ended up like 4 or 5 inches off the plate.
So he's
Okay.
with it.
The ball's off the plate 4 or 5 inches. He went oppo, bro, over the monster. Bro,
Wait,
like,
he's a
it-
lefty?
He's a
Which way?
lefty.
Oh, lefty's on. Okay.
Lefty's over here.
Yeah. Oh, with
Ball's
a righty.
4 to 5 inches off. So it was never in the strike zone to begin with.
Really?
It ended up
Understand the
4 to 5
confidence.
inches on the outside of the plate.
The confidence he
Oh,
has
so he
to
reached for that
finish
bit?
swing, knowing that it's already outside of the
Strike zone.
It's already outside the strike zone. It's coming back to you. So
Right.
he knew what the pitch was.
Yes. Recognized it. The confidence is like some Vladimir Guerrero stuff. Like, it don't got to be a strike anymore. Like you saw with the high fastball.
Yeah, that was.
It was up here.
It was not a
Turn it
strike
over.
at all.
Right? And then I'm talking about this pitch, bro, was nowhere near the strike zone the entire flight of the pitch.
No doubt.
And took it.
And
like, everybody's like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? It's like some robot stuff, bro.
Right.
Y'all got to go check that out, man.
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani.
That's beyond hand-eye coordination.
Yes. Yes.
You don't have time to.
You're
not tracking that ball.
No. And he's still up. We got another.
We got the bat line. We got the bat line going off. We got the bat line.
Another fine. And y'all don't call me during the
show. Fine, $2,500.
Y'all don't call me during the show, man.
$2,500.
Yeah, man. So yeah.
$2,500.
Ohtani's great to watch, man. The Angels still in the tank. We don't know how. Got Mike Trout batting .410, but he just went down with an injury. He's out for 2 months. Right? That's horrible. So
dumb.
Yeah. And they're not
crazy how baseball is like the only sport that like going 4 for 10
is like
great.
Hall of Fame, bro.
That's great.
Hall of Fame.
40%.
Yeah.
Right.
As a matter of fact, that 4 for 10 is the best in the league right now. Like the league average is like 236 right now.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy thing.
Yeah.
Baseball harder in certain aspects.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just.
I try to tell people, I'm like, man, Deion Sanders hit 280.
That's really good.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Almost
That's
three,
like the
almost
greatest,
300.
one of the greatest athletes in the NFL to ever, and he hit 280. So that's how tough baseball is. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Well, I don't want to jump the gun, but I sent you an article earlier this week about how difficult it is. Which Ohtani's making a liar out of it, but it's talking about how difficult it is to hit those bombs these days with the changes that they've made in the ball, the changes in the rules.
I just like to say something right here. I just want to interject. I don't believe that the hitters are worse.
Right.
I believe that the hitters that they are putting on the field are worse. This goes back to that free agent conversation. When we got Matt Kemp chilling up here at the crib, 14th in the league right now in home runs in his career,
true.
And he doesn't have a job.
Makes no sense.
These guys out here.
And able.
Yeah, exactly.
There's politics?
Oh, absolutely, there's politics.
There's not politics.
That's
In
absolutely
sports?
politics.
No.
But since they having a professional
I didn't know such a thing.
jersey, since they're wearing the socks on their chest, you expect them to be the best hitters in the world.
I had no idea there was politics.
Yes, there's absolutely politics in sports, man.
Go figure.
You're not looking at the best product on the field. That's why you're getting the second, third best product on the field.
How many Matt Kemps are chilling
Oh, several of them, bro.
right now?
Man, Matt Kemp is chilling. We can go back to my boy that was over in
He's out there prospering, huh?
Right around corner.
man, I can't. I'm sorry that my mind's fleeing me right now. My names, but there's several ball players, several hitters that don't have jobs right now.
That Kemp's a dog.
He's an absolute dog, bro. The Rangers could use him. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
He can drive to work.
Yeah, he can drive to work. It's so many teams. Every last one of the teams in the league can use him.
I'll be there in 45 minutes.
Bro, we're talking the league average. The league average is 236. I think his career average is like 280 something right now, bro.
236.
Right, like and strikeouts at an all-time high. So I think it's just the product, and they're doing that because they don't. These owners, they saw what Houston did. Houston did this got away with it for 20 years. Right, they were the worst team in the league on both sides of the ball. Fewest wins, didn't care, but they had the highest, bottom line, right? Because they weren't paying for anybody. People were still coming to the games. They're still collecting checks from the, the television deals, right? And now,
But the viewership has to be going down.
no, because you got people that love the sport,
Yep.
right? You got
crazy.
people that love the game, and they're going to show up
but
regardless.
how long are you gonna ride that before you run it
Like,
out?
And when people stopped
Houston
coming,
did.
And then you don't get to come back.
Yeah, but
Like
when
Houston
people
did.
stopped coming, they went out and got Jason Verlander.
Like Houston did.
And they went out and brought a product that could ball, and they won World Series and got their attention again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And all these other teams saw it. It was 5 teams in the league that
They'll give
spent
you a
money this
fix.
year. Yeah,
Trash cans.
trash cans buzzed on the
Yeah,
chest.
we're going to give y'all a fix. And
Yeah.
then 20 years
You know,
later.
Yeah, so teams took them out. Same way that they followed Moneyball after Billy Bean did it with Oakland back in the day. They followed that same Astros pattern, and they're trying to implement it, especially with COVID coming into the case.
Yeah.
Nobody made money last year, but the balls and all that stuff does change. But we got a pitcher leading the league in bombs right now, bro. So you can't tell me.
Yeah, but that's some serious bombs. Like,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah, he's not normal.
He's
not a throwaway player by any means.
No, he's not. He's not. But we also got Adola's got 11 bombs on the Rangers. You have some players, that are rising to the challenge, but it's a lot of guys, man, that just really can't hit. Just getting checks, man. Like straight up, like Brunetto doing,
bro.
But these pitchers, pitching has gotten insane too.
Yeah,
true. It's hard to hit that doggone ball.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to hit that ball. Now, on the other end of it, these guys are professionals as well. But I know when I stepped up to college, this is forever ago, right?
Yeah.
These balls, dog, what they're making these balls do now is insane.
Oh, it's a different level.
I mean, they will disrespect you now.
Yeah.
While you're up there to hit.
Yeah.
You can try to study it all day long. Release points, all that stuff. They know how to hide it now. They know how to hide the ball.
Yeah.
These boys are coming out. They're whipping out like crazy. And the tail end, they got fastballs that tail in, fastballs that tail out, fastballs that drop on you, sinkers, curves, drops.
But one thing that never changes.
It's so many pitches now.
But the thing that never changes is the fact that played the 17 by 17, and the strike zone don't change.
I hear you.
So if you're a good hitter, you're gonna swing at strikes and you're gonna let balls go by. And a lot of these guys like Joey Gallo are just swinging and missing at balls. It's like, dog, you're not gonna hit a ball.
I don't disagree with you. But these pitchers, it's hard.
Yeah, it's not easy now. And let me tell you, in the mix, while I was playing, bro, like it's like, damn, can I just see somebody 5'10", throwing 86, 88 one day?
Nah, you ain't getting no Jamie Moyer.
No, they all 6'4", they all pumping, they coming, bro, they coming, and it's like, damn, can I get a break? You know what I'm saying? And they coming out the pen same side.
What's the average fastball speed now?
Average now, it's bumped up from it's probably between 95 to 97.
It's 94, 94.7 as of earlier last year.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's 95.
I know you probably never faced that speed before.
It's coming. It's like this.
I've seen 80. That's about it.
And it's not like it's coming from 100 yards away.
No, it's
like 60 feet. Yeah.
I mean, for somebody
and
that
they're on the 3-foot mound, which is what made Randy Johnson so freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson was 6'11".
Yeah.
Throwing on a 3-foot mound, so he's standing 10 feet over you.
And
throwing 100 miles.
Yeah, but the thing about Randy Johnson, by the time he released it, he was only like 56.
He was
like 56 feet away from you because he got that long stride and his arms.
And we'll look at
yes, sir. Yeah, what you gonna do, dog?
He's the ultimate dog.
Yeah, love Randy Johnson. Big unit.
Zero fucks given for Randy Johnson.
He'd take a bird out.
I liked him.
Yeah, that's crazy. He did.
Like, is he the only one to take a bird out?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, man. So it's Major League Baseball, man. It's wild right now, man. The Rangers, they're in the great series with the Yankees right now. I don't know if y'all had a chance to catch it, but we won the first game of the series. Lost last night in another good game. It was actually offense taking place. There's a lot of hits last night, 6-4.
Have you been to the stadium yet?
I love it, man.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful, bro. Like there's not a bad seat in the house. Very different. It's a lot like the Cowboys Stadium. How it's sectioned off. Like you can't really just walk around the whole thing.
I can't wait to go see it. I think my first time actually seeing it might be in a doggone softball game.
Yeah. So you playing? Yeah. Hey, speaking of the softball, let's go ahead and kick a shout out right now. Celebrity Softball Classics coming at you on June the 12th, man. Out at the new ball field, man. You're going to get to see your boy Isaiah Stanback relive his old days on that ball field.
I need another MVP. I'm trying to go back to back with mine.
You got MVP last year?
Oh, Isaiah's a beast, bro.
We didn't have it last year.
Oh, yeah. So you got MVP? Hey, you looking at the MVP, the Celebrity Softball Classic game right here, man. And we hear why, man. We got secrets. We just let it out, man. See, cat's out the bag, dog.
This is episode after.
Nah, man, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Y'all come out, check it out, man. Mark's gonna be balling out, man. I'm gonna get out there, man. Got swinging a little bit, see what's going down, see if we can, I've been working out, man. Just working on that lower back and make sure we good, make sure we good. Yeah, dog. So it's gonna be a lot of fun out there.
I'll be
man.
keeping the bench warm as usual.
Hey, Jonas is gonna be in the building, man. Noonish, we're gonna be on the set, man. We're doing a show from out there. That's
gonna have a drink. I'm chilling.
A lot of cool interviews, but check it out, man. Go buy your tickets today, man. CelebritySoftballClassic.org. Man, that's www. All right. But moving on. NFL, Aaron Rodgers, man. We don't know what's gonna go on with that guy, man. You think he'll be there? He playing his best Brett Favre right now?
He's gonna be there.
Yeah.
What are the options?
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, somebody's got to. He ain't gonna retire and give up that money?
Ain't doing it.
Why ain't they paying that man?
A-Ron gonna be there.
Is that the leverage? That's how they do it?
A-Ron gonna be there.
That's that politics.
He don't like it, but
Politics.
Yeah.
he'll be there. He'll get his point across.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
They screwed him last year.
Yeah, they did.
They've
been screwing him. But last year was
monumental. It really was.
Did they give him some talent this year to play with, though?
They did. They helped him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They helped him out, but they still, I mean, if he would have helped him out last year, they might have had a shot at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. You right?
And that's his whole thing. He's like, I got you guys to the
Like,
NFC
seriously?
Championship game,
Yeah.
and you guys still didn't give me no help last year.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
makes
Matter of fact,
no sense.
you gave up picks to go get my replacement.
That
Yeah.
makes no.
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
crazy.
no sense.
So
At
you're
that
not
time.
helping me you're not helping the organization trying to get a ring.
Right.
Yeah.
You're trying to position the organization for after I leave. But
Yeah.
we're in a position right now
To get a ring.
Yeah.
to get a ring.
Yeah.
So give me some doggone help.
Yeah.
Give me
Make
somebody
them
opposite of
moves
Devontae
make
Adams.
sense.
Yeah.
I think he's been salty since the Jordy move, man. Because him and Jordy Nelson had some real chemistry out there. And that was
They
a dog.
did,
And I know
but
he had an injury.
Last year was the move.
Yeah.
Last year was the move.
That draft
only-
pick?
Most
not only
definitely.
do you, I've been asking for help.
Yeah.
I've been asking for help. Give me another dog. I got one dog out there. Give me another one.
Yeah.
I got a good running game. I got one good receiver. Right. Give me a dog. I got one out there. We got Mercedes right at tight end now.
Yeah.
Got some help up front. Okay, give me another dog out there.
Yeah.
Because they're doubling him.
They're gonna.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? No, we're gonna trade up. Not only are we not gonna tell you. Not only are we not telling you that we're going to go grab a quarterback, we're going to trade up. So we're going to lose draft picks
Yeah.
Yeah.
to go get somebody that you want to replace me with.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild. Thinking about that.
I don't get
that's
that.
That's pretty crazy, man. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make
That
sense.
don't register.
Right?
That
This is
don't
a
make
team
sense.
game, right?
That's
It's
dumb.
not compute.
Why are we here?
And
We're here to
And he
win?
still got us to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. That's pretty incredible, man.
It was a good defense. Good. They had a good team.
Yeah. But that's because he's a bad man.
He's a bad man, but I mean, but you disrespected him.
Yes.
So acknowledge that you disrespected him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay the
That's another
man.
thing. They haven't came out and said sorry.
Yeah.
And that's not disrespectful to Jordan Love. That's not disrespectful to say, hey,
Yeah.
we like him a lot, and we're glad that we have him on our team, but we probably should have given you more help last year.
Yeah.
They gotta say
No
it to
doubt.
him.
Right.
To him.
Yeah.
And then come out and say it
Obviously they
publicly.
haven't
Yeah.
said that.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
they obviously haven't said that.
No
You
doubt.
think they gotta
man.
say it publicly?
Heck yeah.
Why?
Because they did that to him publicly.
Man.
Yeah, I'm with you. on
That's
that.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that is.
I find out when you find out. I find out when you find out.
Yeah, that's
When
that,
the
I mean,
pick
yeah.
when the pick happened, that's how the leader
Yeah,
of the
that-
organization finds out.
that's like Aaron Rodgers going on social media, putting
Right.
him on blast, right? Putting the
Put who
team
on
on blast. GM, anybody on blast. Right? Isn't that same difference?
No.
Like if
No,
I'm saying
it's
no,
much
no.
worse. Way worse.
I'm saying without consulting
But
anybody, it's way worse. It's way
part
worse.
of it too.
Way worse.
I mean, yeah, they're not. Obviously, they don't have to. They don't have to
you're absolutely
consult with
correct.
this guy.
You're absolutely correct.
But in the best interest of the organizations that are going to win,
Yeah.
they have good communication between their leaders and the coaching staff.
For sure.
I mean that.
Did they think that Aaron Rodgers
don't
was on
have
his
to.
way out though? Did they
They don't
think
have
that he
to.
was in
Absolutely.
on the decline? Because he's
How
not.
can- how
That's
can you-
right.
How could you perceive him being on a decline?
You draft
In
Love.
what category? In what category has he
Yeah.
fell off?
Exactly.
He hasn't. But
Exactly.
in their mind, hey, okay,
It was silly.
yeah, we're gonna plan for the future now. Like
That was
right now is
petty.
the time.
Imagine-
Like no,
I think that was
makes
a young
that's
coach
stupid.
trying to show
Imagine-
his strength. On
Imagine if they would have got
the
CD Lamb
organization.
last year. Imagine if they would have got CD.
Yeah,
Could have.
yeah, that'd have been serious.
They had a chance.
Man, that's crazy to think about.
No, their first runner is sitting on the bench.
Jordan Love went before CD Lamb. That is
Yes.
insane.
So he was 17 now.
Yeah, see, no, he did not.
They're talking about trading up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they traded up to get him.
They
Traded
Right?
to get Love.
Yeah, you're
Right.
right.
They could have moved
They
that
could've
against
moved
CD.
up.
That's insane. That's insane to think about, man. Can't do that with Aaron Rodgers, man.
Nah, so
he's like
they
go
pissed him
to
off.
right now. So
It kind of brings up the question we have asked several times about several different organizations, which is how do you get to the point that your communication breaks down that badly?
New staff.
ego
There you
tripping,
go.
man.
I think you're right. I think
But
ego
that
tripping.
was strike two, though, if you guys remember. That was
Right.
strike two.
Yeah.
Because they had fired his coach without telling him
Yep.
to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Prior to that, they fired his position coach.
That's like strike three. 'Cause they got rid of Jordy.
Exactly. It's almost like three strikes.
Yeah.
So they fired him. I mean, imagine, you know how tight you get with your position coaches.
No.
Imagine they fired,
No.
especially as a quarterback.
Yeah.
They fired your
Wow.
dog, and they didn't tell you?
No doubt.
Why would they even do that?
That's a good question.
At least even if it's the same day, like MCA, just want to let you know.
Yeah, this. Yeah,
Right.
we're gonna do this. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't want you to. I mean, I know you don't
Respect.
like it, but
Like I appreciate that.
thanks for giving me a heads up.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
But just
But
did it without saying anything.
They,
Now,
but they,
Wow, yeah,
that's
not
right.
cool. That's not cool.
They do not owe him anything though.
'Cause when you think of
Vice
Green
versa.
Bay,
They still don't. Owe
past
him
10 years, you
anything.
think of Green Bay, who do you think of?
Huh?
You think when somebody says Green Bay Packers, who do you think of?
Easy.
All right, so that guy should definitely be consulted. When
No, he don't have to. They don't owe him that.
No, it should be though.
Yeah, they don't owe him that.
They don't owe you that as
And then it
a
stops,
business.
That's a respect thing.
But as a part of even a business, like if you've got somebody who's putting it out for you, like you don't, do you owe them that in the sense of there's something in a contract or in a structural thing?
Right, no.
No.
But as a team,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's a sports team or a business, do you owe somebody that respect? Yeah, you really do. Like if you want to build that community or that culture of, look, we're tight and we're going to work together to win this.
To that point, yeah, absolutely. So I'm saying like they don't owe him that, but they will also, whatever the consequences is on the other side,
Right.
for not having that line of communication, they will be. And then but I'm just saying like
They'll be responsible for the consequences.
whatever. How he feels about it,
100%.
whatever. But they don't.
Comparison
Yeah,
here. Aaron Rodgers, I think we can probably take a consensus. He deserved to know about his coach. He deserved to know.
Yeah. We would agree there.
Their
Yeah,
intentions to get a quarterback.
Not
even just that we're coming up to get a
no doubt.
just-
But we're thinking about it.
We're thinking about getting a quarterback.
That, I agree.
Yeah.
At least I know.
Uh-huh.
It makes sense. I did it at the fire. It makes sense.
Yep. It makes
Deshaun
sense.
Watson, I don't think he had earned the right to know about those intricacies yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I
He's still young. He still hadn't done enough.
That's true.
He hadn't done enough.
Yeah.
No.
He hasn't earned that.
He got a contract.
in the
He's
league.
had a
Yeah.
good year. Like he hasn't done
earned that
enough.
in the league. He hasn't earned that.
Right.
He's got a lot of
Period.
people around him doing this though.
He ain't Houston.
Pump his
Yep.
head,
Aaron
pump his
Rodgers
head.
is
Green Bay all day.
Yeah, that's right.
Deshaun
That's
Watson
right.
ain't Houston.
Yep.
No,
Deshaun Watson
J.J.
over
Watt
there,
is
they're
Houston
moving on.
more than Deshaun is. Yeah,
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't play for Green Bay this year, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Green Bay, Green Bay."
Nothing.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Puts
That's
no
right.
more fear in anybody's
I
heart.
agree.
That's a win.
Right.
Green
No
Bay,
doubt.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Green
Right
Bay
now,
ain't
Houston, we thinking about who? We thinking about
Yeah.
what's the quarterback's name?
I don't know.
Who?
I have no idea.
No.
Warren Moon?
The running quarterback. No, the shorter dude.
Houston?
Yeah, he been around for a minute.
He been
Colt
around for a
McCoy?
minute?
No, the dude that got in San Diego last year.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, that guy. We don't even know his name. That goes to show you.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter because we don't even know his motherfucking
But
name.
you're not gonna be distraught about Houston. You know
No,
what I'm
you're
saying?
not.
Like, you're
No.
gonna be like, oh my God.
Yeah,
oh,
Houston,
gonna be crap.
they're gonna be average
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
They were average
yeah.
last year. Like,
But if
But he-
Aaron's not out there in Green Bay,
yeah,
Yeah, it's a
problem.
problem. If you lose to Green Bay without A-Rod at quarterback,
Yeah.
bro, like your job might be on the line as
half the
coach.
team leaves.
Like straight up.
Half the team leaves. If Deshaun Watson doesn't come back to Houston,
Yeah,
Houston's still gonna be Houston.
yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back to Green Bay, you don't have to worry about Jamal Adams. You don't have to worry about
Devontae's gone.
Devontae Adams. You don't have to worry about
Anybody that
Yeah.
becomes a
Shady's gonna
free
retire?
agent,
Yeah.
yeah.
all of
No
them.
doubt.
Is,
They're all dependent upon Aaron Rodgers
No
and his
doubt.
greatness.
I'm in Green
Yeah.
Bay because of Aaron.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Not even a question.
That's
Yeah,
right.
You're right. You're
Similar
right.
There's a handful
to
of those
Tampa
guys in the
Bay.
league, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Russell Wilson.
You're right.
Russell, TB12,
TB12.
Aaron.
Yep,
Right? Drew, I mean, you think about New
Breeze
Orleans has
would
no
be
identity
that.
right now.
They
Yeah.
don't, but
True.
Breeze
But you
was
can't
that.
put it all in Jameis.
They have
man.
no
Like,
identity right now. What's your expectation level for New Orleans right
Patty
now?
Mahomes.
I don't have
Yeah.
one.
Yep,
Pat Mahomes.
Pat?
I
Yeah,
go play
you're right.
wherever he at.
you're right. I mean,
There's
even,
only a handful
There's
of
only a
guys
handful of
that
that's crazy.
that
Command
respect.
that.
Command respect.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
All right, so did y'all hear the story about the young guy from Austin P University, man?
Yeah, man.
Man,
My guy.
So Jontarius Bryant, I believe that's his
They got
name.
this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
believe so.
yes, he
It's a
is.
very
Yeah.
creative name.
Yep.
Very creative name.
Yeah.
But it is Jontarius, Juan, so you might be mixed.
Definitely.
So Jontarius Bryant, right? He was invited to a Atlanta Falcons tryout, but not really. So someone from Atlanta was catfishing this dude,
Yo.
sending him text messages, acting
Yo.
as if he was the defensive coordinator.
Yo.
Right? He was. They were acting as they were Dean Pease, I believe his name is. And
love Dean.
this young man showed up to the facility, only to be turned away and told to go home because there was
Like,
no
bro.
workout that day.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm assuming he paid his way there.
Yes,
So at that point, he didn't believe that this wasn't real.
correct.
He didn't know how it worked. He didn't know the lay of the land.
Sad day. Sad day.
They were like, yeah, you cover your expenses to get here. We'll reimburse you.
That's what they hit him with.
They had to hit him with it.
That's kind of like
once you get here, you're covered.
Yeah, but
that's kind of like that. That's kind of like that email I showed you where Chase Bank said I had a grant waiting for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was from Austin 12345 at what was it?
Hotmail.
Hotmail.
It was a Hotmail address.
I'm sure it's legit.
The email was
But
spot
at least it
on.
was an email.
The email looked really good.
Yeah, it did look really good.
At least it was an email.
Yeah.
It wasn't a text message.
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't a text message.
It was a text.
So I just wonder how many messages. Can we get a wide shot? Because we got to get everybody on this right here. 'Cause this is funny. So I just wonder how many text messages this young man received. In this conversation.
How back and forth it was?
Yeah.
He was excited.
To get him to actually come on.
That boy was,
to follow his
that
dream.
boy was excited.
From Austin P, bro.
I feel sorry for
I wonder.
DB.
I feel sorry for my guy.
Like I wonder.
It made sense.
On the letter, it is a chance.
Hey, it might have been a fan.
It made sense.
How
It
much?
made sense.
How much? Can we set up a GoFundMe to have somebody track down to reimburse him and track down who sent him all these text messages, and keep it quiet, but
Jonas,
just give him the address.
Like
He
I said,
he can send you the phone. You can reverse trace
You're right,
where that
right.
came from, can't you?
yeah.
It can be
Yeah,
done.
you could.
It
Yeah.
could be done. Hey, but hey, that right there is
actually pretty freaking easy.
it could have been a fan, dog. Could have been somebody that saw some talent in him and was like, "Hey, you just need to come on down to Atlanta and work out." Dog.
They should have given him the right day then.
Yeah, man. No, that's just
That's
little
good. I ain't
comedy,
never seen
man.
that.
It's-
I ain't
That's,
heard
that's
that.
like
That's
tragedy. That's like the tragic comedy, whatever
That's
you want to
tough.
call that. But
I think
Dark
that's
humor.
a good way. That's a good way for somebody
Playing on
to.
that man's hopes.
That's a good way for somebody to get beat down in the middle of the night.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Because he's not from Atlanta.
He's
But-
not.
like North Carolina or something.
At least he wasn't that far.
Yeah, that's brutal. So well, this is Sports at Tech, man. It's time for Tech.
Is it
Talk
time
with
for
Jonas,
Tech?
man?
All right. Well, we talked about a couple of things already, but
I think that was pre-show though.
yeah. Well, no, we talked about the baseball thing. So on the similar sort of note to the politics in baseball, in soccer, professional soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So thing you need to know, first of all, soccer, as we've talked about, football to the rest of the world,
Football.
is right. Is it still first, or is it?
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
it's still first.
Absolutely.
Most watched
Oh,
sport
for sure.
in the world.
By far.
Cricket. Them and cricket.
NBA is close, but yeah. So it's most watched sport in the world. A lot of the professional football soccer teams are owned by, or at least partly owned by, like these oil sheiks and the barons and whatnot, right? So when they make a trade, so they trade or they buy in some high dollar player, they're paying big bucks.
Yep.
Well, as y'all know, that's a short life. You got a short shelf life there, and a lot of times they get that player and they think, well, okay, he didn't perform this season, so we need to trade him out. They don't make their money back. So they say they put $14 million on whoever, and now they're trading him out at $4 million. They lost $10 million.
How do they make it up?
How do they make it up? I'm
question.
glad you asked.
Yeah.
So it's been proven, let's say, statistically at least, that when you see one of those trades, that the same corporations that own the team will withhold oil, will stockpile the oil until the price bumps up,
Wow.
and then they'll release it and make their money back off the oil.
Wow.
So professional football, aka soccer, player trades are directly impacting oil prices around the world.
That's crazy. So I wonder.
Talk about some politics.
So
That's
I wonder,
insane.
When Messi signed that $674 million deal,
Right.
I want to go back to that date and look at the oil prices.
Yeah.
The oil price.
Well, and
Before and
And what was the
after,
price?
Yeah.
yeah, that's 4 years.
Oh,
4 years,
shit.
$670 million. Dog.
These organizations have to pay those big trades too, right?
They have to pay those big trades.
Yeah.
And they're, it's the same people that are controlling both sides of this, the same people with same income is streaming to the same person who's controlling both sides of this organization, these different organizations. Well, they got to make their money somehow.
That makes sense now, because I've always wondered, like in football, if I'm with Dallas and you're with Baltimore, right, and I want to trade. Like I'll trade the player, right? I might trade some other players, or I might trade some draft picks.
Yeah.
Soccer, they trade like real money. If you want the rights for my guy, pay me $200 million. And it's numbers like that. It's like, hey, you want to get this guy?
Yeah.
Give me $200 million, and then we'll send him to you.
Yeah.
And it's like these guys are trading property.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Like, and in football, you trading players.
Yeah.
Like
In soccer,
value
you property.
Right.
Absolutely.
Like that's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? It feels like,
Yeah.
give me the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Real.
Because in football, it's like the player, right? Like the player.
Yeah.
Whatever
You give me a guy, you get-
I mean, but it
And
does have
baseball
a,
the
it
same
does
way
have a value.
though. Baseball trades money too. It is like I've seen
Oh,
somebody
and
do
cat, and
but
what they
not
say,
like
and
that.
cash consideration
not like
is
that.
what they call
Yeah,
it.
but cash consideration.
Cash
Yeah.
consideration.
But not
Yeah.
200 million.
Like,
No.
Not 200 million.
Yeah.
These dudes, I mean, soccer, it's a couple $100 million.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not unheard of for it to be like,
Wow.
hey, $200 million, and then
Yeah.
then I'll shoot him over.
Yeah, that's like you Darvish though. When he came, it was
Damn,
50
it's-
million.
So that's an acquisition.
It was 50 million just
That's
to
huge.
talk to you,
Yeah, that's a-
Darvish, bro. When the
So
Rangers
it
got him,
makes sense.
What?
Right.
it was 50 million for the Rangers just to talk to
Have a
you,
conversation,
Darvish.
yeah.
And then there was a $50 million contract on top of that.
Wow.
So it's it's very similar, but not nearly as much money. That's what I try to tell people.
Soccer money is
Hey,
Yeah,
I try to
yeah,
tell
yeah.
people Beckham back in the day signed a 5-year, $250 million deal with the Galaxy, and it went like
Before
nobody was talking.
A-Rod.
I was like, no, A-Rod had a 10-year, $250 million deal.
A-Rod
At
had
that
two of them
time?
at the same time.
Yeah,
He did.
A-Rod had
A-Rod
10
had-
years.
A-Rod
Yeah,
had
he
two-
did.
Texas
he had
and the
two of them at the
Yankees.
same time.
Yeah, he had 2 of them.
Overlapping.
Yes, but Beckham had a 5-year deal, bro, and never scored a goal.
Yeah.
Never scored a goal.
Terrible contract.
Branding. 2 assists.
That's right.
It's crazy.
Oh my
That's
God.
awesome.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I remember that because I actually saw him. I was at the training facility.
yeah,
I was training at that stadium at the time, getting ready to do my rehab, when we were ready for the draft.
Yeah.
And I saw Beckham coming out the tunnel one day, him and his bodyguard.
he looked like $50 million a year when you saw him, dog.
I was more so paying attention to his bodyguard. I'm looking at his bodyguard.
That's your body.
That boy must know some
Yeah,
kung
don't
fu.
get it. Oh, he know a lot.
Jiu-jitsu master. Yeah, he's like one of
Hey.
the world's best jiu-jitsu cats.
Yeah.
He's a little cat. just-
Arms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
knew
realized he was in
guns and
LA. I
jiu-jitsu.
was about to say he in LA,
He
dog.
knows
Like,
guns and he knows jiu-jitsu like
yeah,
that. He can just shoot
yeah.
up.
Them boys in LA got them straps, them
Two
scraps,
encounters.
Yeah, they got them scratch. Yeah.
them scraps.
They come to fight.
No, he doing no hands on.
No, we ain't doing that.
That was good though.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that's good.
That's good. Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, so let's talk about brains.
Okay.
Let's get it.
So
Brain.
Right, I love
yeah,
Pinky and the
Are we talking
brain,
like Neuralink?
brain.
we are talking about
Pinky
Neuralink.
and
We
the
are
brain.
absolutely talking about Neuralink.
Oh, you thought you were talking about brain.
So yeah, no, there's so.
Oh, he's talking about knowledge.
All right. So
Right.
so just recently there was a op-ed piece on Salon.com based on some research or some interviews at least that was saying that our artificial intelligence is basically at a dead end or headed down a dead end street because there are just things that the way our artificial intelligence stuff is built that it just can't duplicate what a human brain does, which I totally agree with.
I agree.
I am
That makes
100%
sense.
agreeing with
Yep.
that. Like the way we build those systems now is very linear. You ain't got to worry about Skynet from those things because it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the same day that I stumbled across this, there's a group of researchers that have built what they call a synaptic device, which is a piece of hardware that works a lot more like a human set of neurons does, which is that it's built on rather than having these exact. So the way it works now is we have computers. Mark's already yawning. So we have they have linear inputs, linear outputs, basically. So it's ones and zeros, and if there's something that's wrong, if it makes a mistake, then we throw that away. You see what I'm saying? So in the electronics of it, if there's something that's supposed to be a 1 and it's a 0, we count that as an error and throw it away.
Yeah.
There's a whole world of error correction protocols and code that's wrapped around this. That's why your iPhones and your Macs are so expensive.
And we call that decision making, problem solving.
Right. So the thing is, what we're starting to learn about brains, and I'll say again, we don't know shit about how the brain works.
Only 10%
compared to all these other things. But one of the things we're starting to learn about how brains work is that we do exactly the opposite of that. We have basically a steady state, a 1 all the time, if you want to look at it that way. And it's the errors, or what looks like noise, is when we're thinking about something.
Yeah.
So it's when those you've seen the EEGs, right, and all that kind of stuff. So it's when those go off frequency, that's when we're having a thought or when we're making a decision. So what they've done is they've created a chip that works the same way. It has a steady state that is that looks normal to the traditional way of doing these things, and it's when it goes off frequency or off state, that's a decision, that's a thought. And so at the same time that the one guy is saying, well, our machine learning is headed down a dead end path, this other group has said, well, we've got another way to do it.
Yeah. So
And
I think
that makes me much more think that could do something.
Yeah, that could work. Because that's like, right, when somebody brings a new idea to you or anybody in here, this is just a human natural instinct. Somebody brings a new idea to you that you didn't think of, the first reaction is to be objective.
Reject it.
Yeah. Right? And then until logic kicks in, like until you absorb it and think about it a little more, it's like, oh, okay, I see the purpose and the reason behind this. So that's basically the way that this technology, I guess, would work.
Yeah. I mean,
right?
We're jumping ahead about 10 years of
yeah, but I'm saying, like, that's what it reminds me of,
right.
because we're focused on what we're focused on, and then a new idea comes up, it's like, I ain't doing that. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Like, after I think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just naturally what we do.
You have to interrupt that steady state to get through. Yeah,
exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's
that's I don't know. That's my take on it. And that's kind of crazy that somebody could,
Well, I
So
mean,
you're saying
I'm gonna say
intelligence is going to be better. Is that what you're
I'm saying that the
ultimately?
potential for artificial intelligence to be more like people intelligence is there.
And so how is machine learning is coming to a dead state because it has to be programmed?
Well, it's not so much that it has to be programmed. We're actually past the point where it has to be programmed, although it has to be programmed to do a good job.
Yeah.
But it's and here's the downside, I guess, of this new way of doing it is what we get with our machine learning that we have now is it's hundreds, thousands of times faster.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it is because it's that